welcome to my channel Tarot Reading with Shaista. This is going to be a reading for you from December the 10th to the 17th of December 2020, and we shall take a look at your recent past, your current energies and your immediate future. I will then close the reading off by pulling out an oracle card for you from right here, which will serve as a message for you from the universe. These are general readings, so they may not always resonate with all of you out there. Just take in what resonates with you and let the rest go. These general readings could be for you, for your person, for the situation you're in, vice versa kind of energies as well, because sometimes we have cross watchers watching this for someone else of the zodiac. So just take in what makes sense to you, what kind of resonates with your situation, and let the rest go. All right. If you're looking at a personal reading though, please email me. I have mentioned that in the description box below, and I will revert back to you with a better time, an appointment schedule, and what my charges are. All right, moving on. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have here. All right. The overall energy for your reading is the Five of Swords. I see a little bit of a trouble, some struggle, some disappointment, some kind of a defeat, some kind of a confrontation. Let's see what it is. All right, let's just see where this kind of fits in into the rest of the reading. In the recent past, I see the Wheel of Fortune, I see the Ten of Cups, and I see the Eight of Cups. Things turned for you. Things turned for you for the better. You made some money. You had abundance. You had everything going right for you. But I see that you kind of decided to walk away for something. Emotionally, you were a little upset and you walked away from a situation. I also see the Ten of Cups, where it was a family situation that kind of disturbed you. Something rocked in your world, and there was some misunderstanding, and you decided to give yourself time, and you kind of separated yourself from that situation or that person to think clearly. You moved away. It was clear, as clear as that. All right. In the current situation, in the current energies, what I'm getting is the Seven of Cups. I see the Eight of Wands, okay, and I see the Ten of Pentacles. What I really see here is you do have the happily ever after kind of a situation, things coming together. But right now, I think what I'm sensing is a feeling of being trapped, being burdened, and trying to make something happen desperately. And because your efforts are so intense, I think it will happen really soon. You will get what you want. You're fighting for that happiness. You're fighting for that what you had. And that's a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. But you are all out there, full energy, trying to get back what you kind of lost with your family life, your children, your spouse, your family, your materialistic things around you. There was some sense of loss. I definitely see you having walked away from something, but I see you wanting it all back, and with a lot of force. Okay. So what I also see is that you will have to make the right choices here. You will have to prioritize things in order to get what you want. Somewhere I see that when things changed for you in the past, you also lost your sense of priority. You or them, one of the two of you. All right. This is obviously, I see a marriage, or a relationship here which went through some difficulties. And I think what I understand here is that you would need to make the right choices, prioritize family because that's what you want. It's all about priorities, right? At the end of the day, if something really matters or something really means something to you, you kind of put that first. And I think that's what you're going to do, or you're already on that road. You have decided, you have understood that you need to kind of prioritize this particular situation in your life which matters the most to you in order to get that objective or that happily ever after. Okay, and I definitely see you getting that for sure. But you're having to fight for this every day, and I think that's why you have the Five of Swords here, where the journey is not very easy, but you're working towards it. All right. Going forward, let's go and see what's happening in your immediate future. In the immediate future, I see the Devil, I see a Tower moment, and I see the Three of Wands. You will definitely have certain temptations, some things going against you, some odds, some people trying to constantly create problems, not letting you get what you want. But what I understand is there will be a Tower moment. This hell will freeze all over. Things will come to its complete, heightened worst. But it will happen. That moment of wanting to move forward, wanting to move towards your goal will happen, but you'll really, really have to fight for it because there'll be a lot of hurdles along the way, a lot of obstacles you'll have to deal with. And there will be that Tower moment where things will crashing down, but the Tower moment also stands for something where it's rebirth, starting out again. So I think that's what's going to happen for you. You will get that happily ever after, what you're working towards, but with a lot of fight. So you need to keep that strength and that willpower going for yourself. But whatever you're doing it fast. You need to work the same way with the same consistency, prioritizing the situation, and you'll get what you want. All right. So that's what I see for you. It's a tough week, Cancer. Emotionally, a little weighing you down, guys, but it's going to be okay. So don't worry about that. All right. Let's see what the universe has to say for you for this week. Let's see what the messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer are for the week of 10th to the 17th of December 2020. Messages for Cancer. Absolutely nothing to worry. Clearly, very, very clearly. Let me just explain these cards to you. The first one talks about your inner child healing. You have experienced a lot of pain in the last few months, in your recent past. And I think you are healing. You're in the process of healing because you've obviously understood where the problem lay or lies. And you're working on it. You're consistently working on it. You have prioritized that problem. And I think that's very important because that is what is helping you heal from within as well. And that's why you are, channelizing all your energies in the right direction and for something you really want. I also want you to understand, Cancer, that we can do whatever we want. We may want 101 things. We may work on it night and day, but if it has to happen, it will only happen if the divine wants it to happen, right? I'm sure you believe that. So what I'm really saying here is that no matter what your efforts are, it only happens when there's a sacred time or a sacred plan. And I see that happening for you right now. This definitely is the divine timing. It was planned for you. This is what was meant to be, that you would need to go through this. So the earlier you accept that, the better for you. All right. Harmony and resolution is the final outcome message from the universe, which is what I was saying. It's not going to be easy, but you are going to get what you want. You're working so hard towards that happily after, and you will get that. whatever misunderstandings, whatever hurdles that you're facing now, and you're taking them on heads on, continue to do that. Hold on to what's precious to you. And I see you definitely moving into harmony and a very, very peaceful resolution going forward to all your problems. So this week looks good. It's going to be a little heavy. I completely agree, but it's going to be all well. And that's what matters, right? That's the bottom line. So that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this week. I will now see you next week. Till then, do take care and stay safe.